Donald Trump is back, and he's making big promises that could completely change the future of America. Whether you love him or hate him, his return to the White House is set to shake things up. Big tax cuts, a stronger border, more jobs, and controversial policies that have everyone talking. But what does this mean for you, your family, and the nation as a whole? Today, we're breaking down the pros and cons of Trump's ambitious plans and what his presidency could mean for the next 4 years. Let's dive in. Section 1. Economic Plans and Tax Reforms. Trump's economic agenda is centered around tax cuts, deregulation, and bringing jobs back to America. He promises to lower corporate taxes to boost business investments and stimulate job creation, particularly in manufacturing and energy sectors. By reducing taxes, he aims to increase disposable income for families, with a focus on supporting middle-class households. Supporters believe these policies will lead to economic growth and job creation. However, critics argue that these tax cuts primarily benefit the wealthy and could increase the national debt. Trump also plans to roll back regulations on businesses, which he argues will encourage innovation and reduce costs. Section 2. Immigration and Border Security. One of the cornerstones of Trump's campaign was stronger immigration policies. Trump plans to expand the southern border wall, increase funding for border security, and implement stricter immigration laws. His administration promises to tackle illegal immigration with a focus on deporting undocumented immigrants with criminal records. Advocates of this policy argue that it will enhance national security, protect American jobs, and reduce crime. On the other hand, critics warn that these measures could lead to humanitarian concerns and damage America's reputation as a nation that welcomes immigrants. Section 3. Healthcare and repealing Obamacare. Trump has been vocal about his plans to repeal and replace the Affordable Care Act, also known as Obamacare. His new healthcare proposals aim to lower drug prices, increase competition in the healthcare market, and expand health savings accounts, HSAs. While Trump supporters believe these changes will reduce healthcare costs and increase choices for consumers, opponents are concerned that repealing Obamacare could lead to millions losing their health insurance coverage, especially those with pre-existing conditions. Section 4. Foreign Policy and Military Spending. On the international front, Trump promises to prioritize America first by renegotiating trade deals and reducing military involvement in foreign conflicts. He plans to increase military spending to bolster national defense, while also pushing NATO allies to contribute more financially. Critics argue that these policies could strain international alliances and lead to isolationism. However, supporters believe that Trump's tough stance on trade and defense will protect American interests and create a stronger global presence. Section 5. Climate Policy and Energy Independence. Trump's stance on climate change remains controversial. He plans to expand oil drilling, lift restrictions on coal, and promote energy independence by boosting domestic fossil fuel production. Trump argues that these policies will create jobs and reduce energy costs for Americans. However, environmentalists warn that this approach could have dire consequences for the planet, exacerbating climate change and harming efforts to transition to renewable energy. The debate continues over whether economic growth should come at the cost of environmental protection. Section 6. Education and School Choice. In the realm of education, Trump is pushing for school choice, advocating for policies that allow parents to use public funds for private schooling, charter schools, and homeschooling. His administration believes this will give families more control over their children's education. Opponents argue that diverting funds from public schools could lead to inequality, as it may weaken the public education system and disadvantage low-income students. Section 7. Social Issues and Law Enforcement. Trump has promised to be tough on crime, pledging to increase funding for law enforcement, support police departments, and enforce stricter penalties for violent crimes. This aligns with his law and order platform, which he believes is essential for maintaining safety in American cities. While many conservatives support these policies as a way to reduce crime and restore order, critics argue that this could exacerbate tensions between law enforcement and communities of color, potentially leading to more instances of police brutality. Section 8. Potential advantages of Trump's policies. Let's take a look at the potential advantages of Trump's return to power. His economic policies could boost job growth, reduce taxes, and promote American industry. Additionally, his focus on border security may address concerns about illegal immigration, while his America First foreign policy could protect national interests. Supporters believe that Trump's leadership will bring economic prosperity, a stronger military, and a more secure nation. His policies are seen as a way to revive American patriotism and sovereignty. Section 9. Potential disadvantages and controversies. However, Trump's policies are not without controversy. Critics are concerned that his tax cuts may disproportionately benefit the wealthy, increase national debt, and widen economic inequality. His immigration policies could lead to human rights issues, and his stance on climate change might worsen environmental degradation. Furthermore, his aggressive foreign policy stance could lead to diplomatic tensions and reduce America's influence on the global stage. Trump's return may also deepen political divisions in the country, as his policies are highly polarizing. Conclusion: what lies ahead for America? The return of Donald Trump to the presidency is set to reshape America in significant ways. His bold promises come with both potential benefits and risks. Whether you're hopeful for change or concerned about the future, it's clear that the next 4 years will be a pivotal time for the United States. Thank you for joining us as we explored the promises, advantages, and disadvantages of Trump's new term. If you found this analysis insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more in-depth discussions on the latest political developments. Stay tuned for more videos exploring the latest in politics, history, and current events. Let us know in the comments what topics you want us to cover next. See you in the next video.